Y'all recognize Lorraine. Thanks for joining us this morning. What's up, Vic?
Everybody on Facebook is asleep.
Audrey, Ezra, hi.
Wake up, y'all.
Facebook must be sleeping because it's already 10:30.
Like,
Demi!
yes.
Our #1 fan.
Demi!
Well, the beautiful thing is they can watch it later, too.
Yeah, you can watch this later. It'll be, Demi's on Facebook. Okay.
Okay.
So it'll be on Instagram for the next 24 hours, and then we'll be on Facebook indefinitely. On our
You're
page.
on Instagram right now, right?
Yeah, I'm on this. Hey, Anna. Okay, so we're doing a yoga flow today. Today's kind of a active rest day. We're just going to take it easy. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Stacy Gordon.
I'm Jamie Miyashita. I work at Fabletics at Legacy West.
We work at Fabletics Legacy West. This is Jocelyn. And then our instructor today is going to be Lorraine. Woohoo! Okay, so we are ready.
Right,
Everybody have a mat at home, towel, water. Hey, Nancy. Okay, Facebook is sleeping, y'all. Everybody's on Instagram.
Wake up, everybody. Wake up.
Wake up, y'all.
Are we ready? Okay, so come to the front of your mat, because before we go to our mat, we're just going to start standing, and we're just going to move a little bit. So let's just move your shoulders up and back, a little bend in the knees, the arms get a little bit bigger, and then they get really big, and then hold the arms at the bottom and just kind of move side to side, just little tiny movements, just cause, that's all. Just little movements. There we go. And then another little shoulder roll, and just kind of move your legs, open up the hips, and let's do the other side. Open up the hips. Yep. And then shake out the wrist. Yoga can take its toll on our wrist. Give it a shake, and just roll, and then hold still, and then just kind of do like a half circle. Ear goes towards your shoulder, chin goes down to the chest, ear to the other shoulder, and back down to the chest. Just a half circle to the front only. Just a couple of more times. And then we'll find our way back to the center, and then we'll rise up. Okay, so just a little bit of movement. Let's begin, and let's think about just KISS. Keep it simple, superstars. A simple flow today. So we'll begin in child pose. So come onto your knees on your mat, and your big toes are together, and then your knees, if you can separate those knees, and then your hips are settled down onto your heels, and then forward fold. So staying in your child's pose for a moment. I'm going to turn some music on. And yeah, if you can, just settle those hips down towards your heels. Preparing our mind for our practice. Our child pose is our home base. It's our place where we come back to any time during this practice where you just maybe need to reconnect or reconnect with your breath, just take a break. This is where your home base is. This is also where we're going to come to an awareness of our breath. So close down your mouth and just feel that breath as you inhale through the nose, go down the back of the nasal cavity, feeling that breath down the back of the throat, filling the lungs, expanding the ribcage. And then that exhale is longer, stronger, and deeper. So we're warming up our body internally. And of course that oxygen is our energy. So just take some intentional long, deep breaths, longer on the exhale. And then let's just set an intention today of gratitude. And that can be defined so differently, so individually in these trying days. So take a couple of more breaths, and then we're going to put breath and movement together, which is what yoga practice of breath and movement. So let's rise up all the way to a tabletop. So your shoulders and your wrists are stacked, your knees and your hips are stacked for some cat-cow to start moving our spine. So drop the belly, tilt the tailbone, and take the eyes and gaze up. On an inhale, there's your cow. On an exhale, cat, round the shoulders up, tuck the hips under and gaze through your legs. Inhale to the cow. Exhale to the cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then find your way back to a nice flat tabletop, and we'll add some spinal rotation. On the inhale, raise the right arm all the way up to the sky. On the exhale, thread that right arm through, lower the shoulder and the side of the head down to the floor. A little spinal twist. Inhale, back up to the sky. Lengthen and grow. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, grow. Exhale, thread through. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, thread through, and stay here on your thread. Stay right there. And then we have options. We have layers that you can choose to add or not. So maybe here on this thread, you could extend that left foot out towards those right fingers, and you could open up that, left foot, and you could open up that left arm, maybe even wrap it around your back. So just a little spinal twist, a little squeezing of the belly. And then let's unwind. Take that left hand to the floor, left knee to the floor, and then take that right arm all the way back up to the sky. Exhale, come on down, switch sides. Inhale the left arm. Exhale, thread through. Lower that shoulder down, lower the side of the head down. Nice little spinal twist again. And then continue that at your own breath and movement. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, thread through. Knowing that this is your practice. If I say right and you're going left, it's no big deal. We're going to do both sides. If you feel like holding a posture a little bit longer, then you just do. You listen to your body. So let's hold our last thread all the way through. And then add that layer, if it's available, if it's something you want to try. Extend the right foot out towards your fingers. Maybe open up that right arm to the sky and we'll wrap it around your back. Just a nice little twist. Just a nice little hello to all the digestive system. Yeah. Let's unwind. Take that right hand, right knee back to the floor. And then inhale that left arm all the way up to the sky. And back we go to tabletop. So from the tabletop, tuck your toes under the back, walk your hands back to your knees, come on up on the balls of your feet. Options maybe add a balance. You could wrap an arm around the knee, maybe both arms, maybe heart centered. So kind of like stimulating all the nerve endings in your feet, opening up the chest. How about a little higher on the balls of those toes? Just embrace all the wiggles. Now, heels to the floor, hands to the floor, hips to the sky. Forward fold. Say hello to your hamstrings. Oh my goodness, good morning. We don't care if your knees are bent. Let that head hang heavy. Sit. Little stretch in the hamstrings. Now, like a rag doll, rise up slowly. Let those arms just reach for the floor, super slow. And then as you rise up, open up the arms like a big giant set of wings. Lengthen, grow tall to the top of the mountain. Exhale, open up those arms. There's that set of wings. Press your chest forward. Swan dive forward fold. Look through your legs. Ragdoll, rise up slowly. And then those arms go out to the side. Big giant inhale, lengthen, top of the mountain, grow tall. Exhale, open the arms. Press the chest forward. Swan dive forward fold. Gaze through your legs. This time, inhale lift up only halfway, so your gaze is in front of you. Your back is flat. Crown of the head is reaching forward. Tailbone is reaching to the back. Exhale, forward fold. Now let's reverse that swan dive. Bend your knees. Circle the arms behind you. Do a big giant body wave with your spine. Lengthen to the top of that mountain. Grab a hold of your right wrist. Give a little tug on the wrist. And reach over to the left. Just a wonderful side body stretch. Inhale, top of the mountain. Exhale, over to the left. halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands on the floor. Walk your feet to the back of your mat. Now, option here to go to your knees, for sure. Spread your fingers really wide like a starfish. Like spread those fingers super wide. Suction cup the palms of your hands into the floor. And little tiny movements, forwards and backwards. So talking about the hands, really important to really keep those starfish hands for that strong foundation that we're going to need as we continue with our practice. So maybe we all go to our knees for some yogi push-ups to warm up our triceps. Take your shoulders over your fingers. Low push-up halfway down and then push right back up again. Exhale down. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale down. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last one. This time, exhale all the way down to the chest, to the belly. Extend those legs. Slide forward. Open up the heart. Upward facing dog. Exhale down to a cobra. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale down to cobra. Inhale, upward facing dog. Stay right here. Tuck one foot under the back and rise up to a downward facing dog. Spreading those starfish fingers. Now I want you to remember this downward facing dog is a huge transitional posture that we're going to use and really come back to a lot. So each time you're in this downward facing dog, press that heart and shoulder to the chest, closer to those knees each time. Let's walk our dog out. Press the heels one at a time, down to the floor. Bending the knees, saying good morning to your Achilles, to your ankles. And then let's just hold those feet still. On an inhale, raise the right leg to the sky, bend your knee and just circle your hip. Just give your hip a circle. And then inhale that right leg to the sky, big toes together, down dog. Inhale left leg, bend that knee and circle, circle, circle. Go both ways. Inhale that left leg back up to the sky, big toes come together. Take a gaze at your hand. Come on over to that plank or tabletop. Shoulders over the fingers. Chaturanga. Low push up to the chest, to the belly, to the hips. Open up the heart. Tuck one foot up. We go downward facing dog. All right. Inhale that right leg to the sky. Bend the knee and just open up the hip. Look on the inside of the right arm, not the outside, but look on the inside of that right arm. Now square your hips out. Hinge forward, bring your knee into your nose and hold it. Say hello to the core. This left knee can absolutely be on the floor. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, meet a right elbow and hold. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, meet a left elbow and hold. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, bring those big toes together. Downward facing dog. Take a gaze with those hands. Come on over to that chaturanga. Low push-up, chest, belly, hips. Open up the heart. Tuck the foot up. We go to down dog. Other side. Inhale the left leg. Bend the knee. Open up that hip. Gaze on the inside of that left arm. Baby Joe, not on the outside. Take that gaze inside. Rotate. Square your hips out. Hinge forward. Knee to nose. Pull that right and left side of your core together. Inhale to the sky. Exhale. Knee to the left elbow. That right knee can be on the floor. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, bring your big toes together. Now, yogis, you don't have to add the chaturangas every time. Maybe you skip them. Maybe you challenge yourself. Come on forward into your choice of a chaturanga. Or you stay in your downward facing dog. We are all going to meet back up in a downward facing dog. And let's just stay here for a moment. Walk out your dog, guys. Let's come back to awareness of the breath. Taking breath and movement together. Walking out your dog anytime you're here in a downward facing dog. Hold your feet still. On an inhale, take that right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, bring your knee into your nose. Take a gaze at your hands, and then step your foot in the middle of your hands, even if you have to lift up that foot and put it there. Drop the back heel to the side. Inhale, Exhale, open up to warrior two. Nice lengthening of those arms, relaxing of the shoulders. Reach forward, palm to the sky. Inhale, reverse. That back arm can wrap around your back or slide down your leg. Lengthen. Exhale, side angle. Take that right hand to your knee, to your calf, or maybe all the way down to your ankle. Inhale through warrior two, back to your reverse. And then exhale, cartwheel the arms. One hand on either side of your foot. Take that right leg to the back. Do you want to add your chaturanga? Do you want to skip it? It's up to you. We're all meeting up in the downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale that left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, step through, drop the back heel, stand up. Warrior one, lengthen. Exhale, open to warrior two. Reaching forward, palm to the sky, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Lengthen this shoulder. Inhale through warrior two to reverse. And then exhale, cartwheel. One hand on either side of your foot. Can you take that left leg up to a three-legged dog? And your chaturanga from here? Yeah. Can you skip the chaturanga? For sure. Tuck a foot. Up and go down dog. Let's take that flow one more time. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, bend the knee, step through. Rise up, warrior one, lengthen and grow. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Reach forward, palm to the sky, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, through warrior two to reverse. Exhale, cartwheel, one hand on either side of your foot. Take that right leg to the back, skip that chaturanga. Add it, add your own spice. Tuck a foot up, go to down dog, other side. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, step through. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Reach forward, palm to the sky, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale through warrior two, back to that reverse. Exhale, cartwheel, one hand on either side. Low push-up, chest, belly, open the heart. Tuck one foot up, we go to downward facing dog. Stay right here, yogis, just for a moment. Are those fingers spread really wide, suction cupping into the floor? Take a gaze at your hands. Step, walk, jump, or float to the back of your hands and stay low. And then reach in front of you, chair pose. Relax those shoulders down, keep those knees nice and stable. Let's be dynamic with our chair pose. Bend your knees and swing the arms to the back like you're skiing down a mountain. Inhale to the chair. Exhale, ski. Inhale, chair. Exhale, ski. Inhale, chair. Exhale, ski. Inhale, hold your chair. Exhale, hands to heart, center. Let's have a little balance challenge here. Squeeze everything together, the inner thigh, the knees, the ankles. Rise up on the balls of the toes. Find something to focus right in front of you. Whatever depth your chair pose is, you try just a little something different. And then on the inhale, let's rise up all the way top of the mountain. Squeeze everything you own. Embrace those wiggles. Big lengthening inhale. Exhale, heels to the floor. Open up those arms. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees. Step up or jump to the back of your mat. Add your chaturanga or not. We're all going to meet in a downward facing dog. There we go. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee. Bring your knee into your nose. And then look at your back foot. That heel is lifted really high. Let's keep it just like that. Step the right foot on the inside of the right hand. Rise up to crescent. Big lengthening inhale. Exhale, open up those arms. And whatever degree works for you, lunge. Inhale, grow. Exhale. Inhale, grow. Exhale. Inhale, grow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, stay right here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Humble warrior as you bow Embrace those wiggles. Just, that's your body trying to find its center. Now reach those arms out in front of you. And then maybe you stay here, or maybe you lift that back leg up into warrior three. Right arm towards the floor, left arm towards the sky. Half moon. Big giant step with that back leg into warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, one hand on either side of your foot. Take that right leg to the back. Add your chaturanga or meet us in a down dog. Open the heart, tuck the foot, up we go, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale that left leg. Exhale, bend the knee to nose. Keeping the back heel lifted. Step that left foot on the inside of that left hand. Inhale, rise to crescent. Exhale, let's lunge. Inhale, row. Exhale, lunge. Inhale. Exhale. We're lunging and being really aware of our back knee following the back toe. Exhale. Front knee is stable. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stay right here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Humble warrior. Bowing forwards. Lengthen those arms in front of you. Again, maybe that back foot stays on the floor. Maybe it lifts up a little bit. Warrior three. Left arm towards the floor, right arm towards the sky. Half moon. Right leg takes a giant step to the back through warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheels. One hand on either side. Take that left leg to the back. Add that chaturanga or not. Open up the heart. Tuck the foot. Up we go to down dog. Let's do that same flow. And then we'll add on. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, bend the knees, step through. Stand up, crescent. Lengthen. Exhale, let's lunge. Inhale, row. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, stay right here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Forward fold. Excuse me, forward fold. Humble warrior. Reach those arms up by your ears. And then warrior three, if that's available. Half moon. Big giant step to the back through warrior two into reverse. Now exhale, cartwheel those arms. One hand on either side of your foot. Take your right leg up to the sky this time. Then bend your knee, hinge forward, bring your knee into your nose. Stay here. Now that left knee can be on the floor for sure. And let's just windshield wiper side to side. That knee is going to elbow to elbow to elbow. 4, 3, 2. And now hold the knee to the left elbow and extend that right foot on the floor. Bend your knees and your hips and open up for a little wild thing. There we go. Can you sit on the floor? Totally. Can you make it yours? Let's rotate. Take that right leg back up to the sky. And then meet in down dog or add your chaturanga wherever you are. Tuck one foot up and go to down dog. Other side, yogis. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Step through, rise up, crescent. Lengthen. Exhale. Lunge. Inhale, row. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, row and stay right here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Humble warrior. Bowing forwards. Reach those arms right up by your ears. Again. What's available? Left arm towards the floor, right arm to the sky. Half moon. Big giant step back. Through warrior two into that reverse. Exhale, cartwheel, one hand on either side of your foot. Left leg to the sky. Hold it there. Hinge forward, knee to nose. Right knee can absolutely be on the floor and windshield wiper side to side. Starfish hands for 4 and 3. There's 2. And hold that knee to the right. Extend that left foot. Bend the knees and hips and open up for a little wild thing. Bend the knees and hips. rotate right back up to a three-legged dog. Bring those big toes together, downward facing dog. What you gonna do? Add the chaturanga or skip it? We're all meeting up in a downward facing dog. There we go. Let's take some breaths here, yogis. Is your heart, your chest, and your shoulders pressing towards those knees? There we go. All right. Inhale those heels up to the sky. Take a gaze at your hands. Step, walk, float, or jump to the back of your hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do a big giant body wave to the top of that mountain. Grow so tall. And then on an exhale, open up to star to the right. So a big star right here. There's your inhale. And then on an exhale, hands to heart center, lunge to your right. Whatever depth that lunge takes you. It could be all the way down. It could be just a slight little bend in the knee. Now lunge over to the left. Right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. Pivot on your back foot. Revolve. Take a gaze down at your foot. One hand's on either side. Left leg up to the sky. And then, oh, you guessed it. Add that down dog. Excuse me, that chaturanga. Or skip it. Everybody meets up in a downward facing dog. Inhale those heels high to the sky. Bend your knees. Step, walk, float, or jump to the back of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Big giant body wave. Top of the mountain. Grow tall. Lengthen. And then exhale, open up to star. On the other side. Hands to heart center. Bend that left knee to that left lunge. Your depth. Your variation. Over to the right. Left hand to the floor. Right hand to the sky. Revolve. Make sure you pivot on that back foot. Take a gaze down at your foot. Take that right leg up to the sky. Bring those big toes together. And then let's just come on into a plank. And drop your left knee to the floor. And on an inhale, lift the right leg and the left arm. There's your inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring the elbow knee together. Inhale, grow. Exhale, come together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, together. One more time. Inhale, grow. And then if it's in your practice, yogis, you could reach back and grab that foot and open up the heart. Or not. Or maybe you just bend it. Or maybe you have some props at home. Very gently bend the knee, release, extend long, and come on back to the tabletop. Let's switch sides. Extend the left leg, the right arm on an inhale, lengthen and grow. Exhale, elbow, knee come together. Inhale, grow. Exhale, come together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, together. One more time. Inhale, stay right here. And then there's your option to add on. Maybe reaching back, push the hand and foot together, open the heart, open the hip. Or maybe you just stay here. Gently bend that back knee, release and extend long. Come on back to the tabletop. Let's tuck our toes under, rise back up to that downward facing dog. Pressing that heart and shoulders closer to those knees. Take some breaths here. Inhale, raise those heels to the sky. Bend your knees, step, walk, float, or jump to the back of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Do that big giant body wave. One more time. Lengthen. Exhale, open up to the right. Lunge over to the right. Over to the left. Right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. Gaze down at your foot. Take that left leg to the back. Let's just go up to a downward facing dog. Yeah. Bend the knees, step off, float, or jump to the back of the mat. Front of your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big body wave. All the way up. Lengthen. Here's the inhale. Open up to star on the left. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Take a gaze down at your foot. Take that right leg to the back. Add the chaturanga or not. We're all meeting in down dog. There we go. Now let's bend those knees. Take a gaze at those hands and step on forward, jump to the back of your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big giant body wave, top of the mountain. Grow tall. Stay right here. And then exhale, hands to heart, center. So let's close down your eyes for a moment. And just, let's come to an awareness of our alignment. So with your eyes closed, roll your shoulders up and back. Feel as though the lower part of your back is being pulled up out of your hips. The abdominal wall is embraced, and you can feel your feet grounded onto the floor. So your alignment feels nice and strong. Let's blink open our eyes. And then we'll just practice some balance with tree pose. All different variations. So let's rotate that right foot out to the side, opening up the hips. And maybe that right foot stays right there. Or it can go on your ankle, your calf, or maybe all the way on the inside of the inner thigh. Just make sure you're not pressing into any joints. Open up the heart. Embrace those wiggles on that standing leg. Inhale, open up the branches. Remember, remind yourself about that posture. Exhale, circle the arms around, release. Hold on to that knee and open up the heart. Now release that opposite arm. Variation option, grab a toe here, or not. How about we open up the hip? Again, option to grab a toe. And let's bring that knee back to the center. Now bring your knees so they meet each other. Arms out to the side, palms to the floor, and then hinge forward into airplane. Whatever your variation is, maybe you kick to a handstand here. Inhale, top of the mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then just kind of give your feet a little shake. Sometimes the lactic acid gets built up on that standing leg. And then other side, back to that posture, back to that alignment, rotate. So where are you? On the ankle, the calf, or on the inner thigh? Open up the heart. Relax those shoulders down. Inhale, open up the branches. Exhale, circle the arms around. Release. Hold on to that knee. Open up the heart. And then take that right arm, opposite arm out to the side. Again, options, grab a toe or not. How about we open up the hip? Again, option to grab that toe. Come on back to the center. Knees meet each other. Palms to the floor. And then hinge forward into your airplane. Inhale, top of the mountain. And then exhale, hands to heart center. And then let's just take our feet kind of wider than your hips, maybe as wide as your mat. And just forward fold. There we go. So a little spinal twist. Let's take your left hand on your right ankle. And on an inhale, raise that right arm to the sky. Take your gaze up to the sky. Exhale through the middle, right hand to the left ankle. Inhale to the sky. And then just continue that breath and movement at your own tempo, your own pace, like maybe holding that twist a little bit. It feels really good. The spine to just move, a little binding of everything inside of your belly. Yeah. Let's do one more time. Each side. Inhale. Exhale through the middle. Inhale. And then find your way back to the center. Let's heel toe those feet back together, maybe about 1 foot distance apart, and just really forward fold. Bend those knees if you need to. Just grab a hold of our elbows. Let the back of your neck just hang heavy. And then make little movements with those hips. Feeling a nice little stretch in that lower back. Yeah. Let's hold still. Release those hands. Wrap the hands behind your legs. Hold your hands. Hold your forearms, your wrist. Now the back of the neck has a lot of space to move. And just move that head in the shapes of yeses, in the shapes of no's. Just let the back of the neck really hang heavy and feel really good, really released. And then release those hands, bring them to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And then let's just bend those knees and have a seat all the way on the floor. Open up the heart. So we work the core a lot when we're practicing, and maybe you don't even realize it. So we're going to work it just a little bit more. How about your toes are on the floor? All sorts of options. I got a feeling today's going to be a good day. It already is a good day. We started out great, right? So we're going to challenge our core just a little bit more, and we just need some inspiration. Hold on to those knees. Lift those feet up off the floor. Maybe you take the hands behind you, whatever your variation is, or maybe, guess what? You let go. Maybe you just do. I got a feeling it's going to be a good day. Hold it here. 8 counts. 8, 7, you can count with me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring those elbows by your side. Place the elbows on the floor. Extend the legs up. Lower them towards the floor. Don't let them touch. Bring them back in. Extend them up. Come on down. Activating that core. Oh my goodness. Woo! How about one more time? Keep those knees. Keep your legs lifted. Use momentum to rock up. Hold your knees. Shoulders up and back. How about one more time? Yeah. Do it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Or your variation, whatever works for you. Ready? Let's go. Let go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Remember the elbows? You go to the elbows or you don't. Canoe. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Couple more. 4, 3, 2. Rock all the way back up. Place those feet on the floor. Oh my goodness. Woo. Air high fives. Yeah. Drop your knees to any side. Come on back over to a tabletop. You got it, guys. Alright, so we're in a tabletop. Tuck the toes under. Let's rise up to a downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee. Bring your knee into your nose, and then take that right foot over toward the left wrist and lower down into pigeon. So open up that heart. Can you bend the back knee if that range of motion is not available? Of course. Can you stay right here with the heart open? Yes. Can you forward fold? Extend those arms long, or maybe you cross the arms and put your head on your forehead, put your head on your top of your hands, just wherever you are with your range of motion. Wherever you are, as we really get into a nice IT man stretch. Let's come on back to the breath. Yoga being our breath and movement together for sure, but here we're not moving. We're in a nice, stable pigeon pose. But guess what? The breath is just as important, even though we're not moving. So come on back to that awareness of the breath. And allow yourself to settle into your posture. So a really nice, wonderful, awesome stretch for the IT band. We all know that pigeon is sometimes yogi's favorite poses. One of them. Or anybody that has a full bridge, a full wheel, a back bend in your practice, feel free, and I challenge you to go up for 3 seconds, come down for 3 seconds, go up for 3 seconds, come down for 3 seconds. But I want you to promise me, if you're doing a full back bend, full wheel, that on your way down, you look at your belly button so that you don't compromise the back of your neck. Always looking at that belly button as you lower yourself down. Let's just stay here for just a couple of more breaths. And then wherever you are, lower yourself all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. And then legs up to walk, waterfall, all sorts of different names. Straighten those legs to the sky. Bring the arms right down by your side. Point and flex your feet, circle your ankles. And then you guys just release everything. Just let it go and shake your legs. Just shake your legs. Like you're a 5-year-old having a temper tantrum. Just shake the legs. Feels so good. Circulatory system is saying, yummy, yummy, thank you, thank you. And then hold still. Do the same thing with your arms. Shake your fingers, shake your wrists, shake your arms. Like a dead bug. Just shake, 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 shake. And then hold still. Arms down by your side. Stay here, or maybe use momentum and lift up to a shoulder stand. So lifting all the way up, hands supporting that lower back, and up we go to a shoulder stand. And then play when you're here. Just kind of one leg at a time, maybe bicycle, maybe butterflies, straddles, whatever feels good. And then very carefully and gently bend your knees for full plow. Bring your knees down by your ears, maybe by your shoulders, or maybe that's not available and you just lower that back to the floor and keep your knees into your chest. Again, just whatever, never forcing anything with your body. And then let's keep your knees super close to you. Lower yourself down. down, one little vertebrae at a time. Those knees are close, 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 so that you can reach for a toe, the arch of your foot, for an ankle, a shin, a knee, whatever, and open for happy baby. And just little tiny movements, side to side. Just little movements. Find your way back to the center. Pull your knees back together. Keep your knees to 90 degrees. Tee out your arms. And drop your knees over to the right. And then look over to the left. And then your variations, whatever that may be. Maybe you extend that left foot out, that left leg. Maybe you eagle your legs. Just a nice little spinal twist. And then wherever you are, unwind or keep those knees together. Up, over, across your body to the other side. Take your gaze the other direction. And then add your variation, whatever that may be. And then unwind. Bring those knees back together, up through the center. And then if there's anything you sort of feel like you might need right here, just a little rotation of the hips, or just another little stretch, whichever you need right now. Otherwise, extend your legs long all the way down your mat. Take your arms right up above you. Hold your hands. Turn them inside out. And good morning stretch. Just do a big giant inhale and pull those shoulders all the way up to your ears as if you are being lengthened. You're growing a couple of inches. There's your inhale. Exhale. Tuck your knees into your chest. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Give yourself a hug. Wrap your arms around your legs. Inhale, lengthen and grow. Exhale, tuck the knees in. Give yourself a hug. One more time. Inhale, lengthen and grow. And then this time on the exhale, take those arms right down by your side. So just staying right there. In our practice, yogis, our closing posture is Shavasana. It's your place, it's your space, and it's your time for you to find a sense of calm. Your breath is just taking its natural rhythm. Try not to wander. Stay present right where you are. And if you have any external distractions of noise or whatever it may be, maybe take that as a challenge today, that no matter what, even if there are external distractions of anything, that you can come to that place and allow yourself, honor yourself with a sense of calm and a time of stillness. No matter what's going on around you, you can find that space, that place, that time. We have hundreds of muscles in our face. How about relaxing? Be intentional about, maybe if your jaw is clenched together, relax. Let your shoulders just kind of melt into the floor. The back of the neck, the traps have released. And then that same sort of melting sensation all the way down your body. Especially when you get to your glutes. Release and relax and kind of let them go so that your hips can open. All the way down your legs. Those ankles just kind of fall. Shavasana, your time, however long you like to stay in your Shavasana. Otherwise, we're just going to find our way to the top of our mat. Seated in a butterfly, in a lotus, half lotus, closing down the eyes, hands to heart center, or maybe those palms are on your knees facing the sky. Coming back to an awareness of your posture, your shoulders rolled up and back. Thank you for taking the time to make movement part of your day. Taking the time for you, sharing with us. Thank you for allowing me to guide you. I hope you have an awesome, wonderful Sunday. Hands to heart center, let's forward fold. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lorraine, and thank you to everybody out there that joined us this morning. Like Lorraine said, we're going to make it a great day. And we'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
We have a fun workout with Heather.
Mommy and me.
See you guys back there. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good